Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris here, iTouchiPodz. I'm holding a dinosaur. You're most likely not. Today I have the review to do for you guys of the Etch-a-Sketch case from GetAheadCase.com, and they make these for a lot of different devices. This review is going to be, like I said, for the iPod Touch 4th generation. They were nice enough to go ahead and supply me with this for review and other ones. So without further ado guys, let's go ahead and get straight on into this.
Ah, Splinter!
I have the review to do here for you guys of the Etch-a-Sketch officially licensed Get Ahead case. This is for the iPod Touch 4th generation. As you can see here, they have one for the iPad 1st generation. Right here, there's one for the iPhone 4, and right here is one for the iPhone 3G and or 3GS. Those will come in a later review and giveaway. So we will put those up and off to the side for now, as we right now only want to concentrate on the iPod Touch 4th generation one. Alright, so like I said, I have my iPod Touch 4th generation here. I have a spec case on here right now, which I will go ahead and take off. And this is the iPod Touch 4th generation. As you can see, there is a camera right there, and on the front there is the FaceTime camera as well. So, this Etch-a-Sketch case, as you guys can see, you've been thinking, how the heck did they get that? How the heck is that not illegal? Well, this is officially licensed by Ohio Art, who makes the original Etch-a-Sketch. So they do have the licensing to actually do this without it being illegal, so they can actually sell it, which is actually really neat. I never really would have thought of an idea of a case like this. I actually think that it's a really cool idea, and I personally would have never thought of it. Now, I can't give you pricing and other information on this case, as on their website, they do not have the iPod Touch 4th generation one up. So maybe they will soon have it there, but they don't have it up as of right now. The ones they have up are for the iPhone 3G, 3GS, the iPad 1, and the iPhone 4. So this will hopefully come in a further update on their website, but I wanted to get this review out to you guys because I know a lot of you guys wanted more iPod Touch 4th generation reviews, so that's what I'm going to be giving you guys as well. So let's go ahead and take this case out of here. Very simple packaging. Let's go ahead and put that off to the side. And as you guys can see here, it's a two-piece case that's going to clamp together. It's very, very simple installation. Now, if we go and take a look at the back of the case right here, you guys can see it is just a plain black back with, in the very center, there is a little piece of velvet glued down there. I'm assuming that's so your iPod does not directly touch the plastic, so you don't have to risk any scratch or anything like that. Then down here, you have all trademark information, everything like that, which most likely for legal purposes they would have to do. You guys can see all those little etches down there. That's all words and everything like that. If we go and turn over to the back here, we have their logo right there for head case, and then their website, getaheadcase.com. So if we go ahead, what you're going to do, very basic, let's go ahead and take a look at the front really quick first. Sorry about that. We have the Etch-a-Sketch case right here, which is just a plastic, bends a little bit so it can conform and actually snap into your case itself. At the top it says Etch-a-Sketch, and then you can see straight through you have your cutouts for your brightness, auto brightness detector, your camera, and your home button as well. And on the side here you have your volume rocker buttons right there. So let's go ahead and show you how we're going to go ahead and install this case. So what you're going to do is take your iPod or your iPhone or your iPad, whichever you happen to be purchasing. Find your volume rockers. Find the volume rocker side on the inside of the case. See those two little black rubbers? See those two little black rubber marks right there? What you're going to go ahead and do is put your volume rockers lined up with that. Put your iPod in there. Just lay it down. And then what you're going to do is take it up with two hands. Just snap it in. You'll hear a snap. And that's when you know you're in place and you're good to go. Now what you're going to want to do is take the back of your case right here and just simply line it up. And you're going to snap it in just like that. You guys heard it snap in. Go around the edges. Make sure every part is snapped in. Make sure it's in there. And yeah, it looks like I got a good snap on the first one. So as you guys see right there, then your iPod is now an Etch-a-Sketch. That is awesome. How cool is this? This is going to be a case that I think, for me, well, when I was in Vegas with this case, it turned heads. Everybody was like, what is that? You have an Etch-a-Sketch? Oh, it's your iPod. I was taking a picture at the porn stars shop, and someone's like, oh, why are you taking a picture of the... Oh, it's an iPod. They're like, that's the coolest case I've ever seen. So this is definitely a head turner. If you want a case that's going to stand out from the normal, this is what you're going to want to go ahead and look for. But let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the case. You guys can see the cutout for the camera and your microphone is nicely lined up. Let's go ahead and zoom in here for you guys. You can see the cutout right there is nicely lined up. Nothing gets cut off in the picture frame. On the back here, you have the X, just like you do on the Etch-a-Sketch. You have that same design there. just like where it would be able to take that off and get at everything that's on the inside of an Etch-a-Sketch. But basically, it's just an iPod in this one. So you have the lines there. You have their logo, like I said earlier. You turn over to the side here. Let's go ahead and bring up our volume. There we go. The volume rockers do work nice. To let you guys know, I had in the past had some problems with the volume rockers where I would install this case, and then after that, I would have to try it a couple more times because I'd be playing around with the volume rockers, and they weren't lining up perfectly. They weren't lining up like they were supposed to be, and I would push it in. Maybe the top one would work, but the bottom one wouldn't, or vice versa, and maybe they both even wouldn't work sometimes. So what I would do is I'd pop it open, I'd redo it, and then it probably worked after the next couple tries. But as of recently, I haven't really had that problem. It's been working just fine. Everything's been lining up just fine. So maybe that problem was just getting used to the case, getting used to how to install it. So after a while, you will get used to it, and you will line it up perfectly, and you won't have those problems like I did. On the top here, you have your power on and off switch, which is easily accessible. Just these three rubber buttons here around the sides for all your external buttons. Basically, what they do is they just push down on the other buttons, which don't harm your buttons or your iPod at all. They just basically push down just like your finger would be. Down here, your home button, nicely cut out as well. It feels pretty good when you actually go down to press it. You actually put your finger down in that little divot right there, which feels pretty cool. Your screen, fully accessible, as you guys can see here. Nothing is being blocked on your screen at all. At the top here, you have your camera cut out. Let's see if we can go ahead and get our FaceTime camera going. You guys see right there, the FaceTime camera. Nothing is being blocked right there. If we go ahead and look at that dot right there, that's your brightness or auto detector, which is big enough, a much bigger hole than it needs to be, but a nice big hole right there, so it can obviously take the light in that it needs to. And if we go ahead and turn it over vertically, the home screen won't turn with us, but if we go ahead and turn it over vertically, you have your cool little Etch-a-Sketch right there. You have your knobs right here, which don't actually spin. Some people, oh god, some people are actually saying it'd be cool if the Etch-a-Sketch knobs actually spin. I think, yeah, it'd be pretty cool, but if they did, I think it'd be a little bit annoying if you're going ahead and just like holding your thing and they're just spinning away, you know? I think that would be just a little bit annoying. And cool thing about this is that you can go onto the App Store and what you can actually do is you can download an Etch-a-Sketch app that is free. And it's Etch-a-Sketch within an Etch-a-Sketch. I thought that was pretty cool. You don't actually use these knobs. They're not affiliated with the company at all from what I know. But you can go ahead and make it look like you're actually using your case to draw on the Etch-a-Sketch, which is awesome. How cool is that? This is definitely a head turner of a case. It is so cool. If somebody sees you sitting here drawing this, they'll be like, "What the heck? How do you get an electronic Etch-a-Sketch like that?" That's awesome. It's definitely gonna draw heads. If we're going to take a look at the bottom here, you guys can see you have a nice big cutout here at the bottom to easily access everything at the bottom of your port, your headphone jack, and your speaker grill, which is nicely exposed. You don't have any problems charging and syncing. You can also dock pretty well with this case on some docks. If we're going to take a couple close-ups of this case, you guys can see there, Etch-a-Sketch. Everything is really nice. You guys can see how that's gold right there. They painted on gold, which is really nice, just like the real Etch-a-Sketch. I think this is all around a very well built case. Like I said, it did have its little problems here and there, but all around, I think this is a definite buy. Like I said, there's no pricing information up for it right now. The iPhone 4 version of this case is up for $24.99, so I believe it'd be somewhere around there, if not a little bit lower, maybe $20, maybe $19. But somewhere around there. I think it'd be a little bit lower than that eventually when they do add this. And to take this off, what you're going to go ahead and do is go from the bottom. This is what I found to be the easiest way. And just pry it open like that. And your iPod is free to go. But all around, I think this is a definite buy when they do release it for purchase on their website. It's a really cool case. It's almost guaranteed to turn heads. I don't want to say anything like that. But it's almost guaranteed to turn heads. I would definitely pick this up. If they didn't give it to me, I would have picked this up. I think it's a really interesting case. I think you guys will enjoy it if you do purchase it. Really. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I want to thank Get a Head Case for hooking me up with this product for review. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thumbs up and subscribing, doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Everybody have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys later. A peace.